The textbook, they have explained conjunctions and they have separated them into three types. You have coordinating conjunction, you have correlative conjunction, and then you have subordinating conjunction. What are conjunctions? Simply put, conjunctions are words that combines two or more ideas or two or more sentences into one. Common conjunctions that comes to mind is and, but, or. Then you have either or, neither nor, in between, as well as, but also. Yeah. Now, what are coordinating conjunctions? These will combine two ideas into one. Okay. For example, when you have guests over, when guests come to your house, depending on the weather, of course, you offer different beverages. So during winters and monsoons, you offer tea or coffee, right? What would you like to have, tea or coffee? Now, if you recollect, one of the questions in my question test was this question: what would you like to have, tea and / or coffee? Do we remember? Many times people underline and as the right response. But nobody's going to have tea and coffee both together at the same time unless they want to have a nice date with the washroom, right? They will either have tea or coffee. They'll not have both the beverages at the same time. So, and means in addition to. ये भी चाहिए, वो भी चाहिए, दोनों चाहिए. Or is either this or that. You have choices and you have to choose between the two. Now, what do you think the conjunction but is used for? But. What does it mean?
But I will have this one. Sorry. I'll take this medicine, but I need chocolate also.
This is like a bargaining point with my daughter. Mommy, I will have the medicine, but you need to buy me dairy milk. Like it's my responsibility. So, but can be used as a conditional statement. शर्त रखते हो आप जब भी तब यूज कर सकते हो. But is also another type of condition, यानी हालात. So halat and shart, condition, both word is condition, but the meaning changes. All right. For example, it was raining heavily, but my daughter did not carry the umbrella. बारिश हो रही तो normally umbrella carry करनी चाहिए, पर उसने नहीं carry किया. तो जो पर है हिंदी का word, that is but. Okay. Now and or but, you can never begin your sentence with these three conjunctions. They cannot begin the sentence. You're supposed to use it in the middle because they're coordinating two ideas into one sentence. A lot of people make this mistake. They start the sentence with but, and, or, which is incorrect. Now, but's counterpart or alternative is the word however. When you send an official email to someone, once you start working, eventually the school and college students, when you have to send an email to someone and you have to give a condition, you will not use but because ये बहुत direct है, बहुत harsh है. You will prefer using however. However can begin the sentence. It can be at the start of the sentence. I will be happy to discuss your challenges to pay the fees. However, you did sign up the agreement when we enrolled you. So however, comma, and whatever you have to say. Okay. So this is again a conjunction, but this is used as a third type, which is subordinating conjunction. So these were your coordinating conjunction. Now what is correlative conjunction? Correlative conjunctions are words like either or, neither nor, but also. Okay. Simba is a funny dog that way. He would not eat anything once I've stepped out of the house. So in the morning, before coming to work, when I have my breakfast, he has his breakfast. He'll look at me, what am I eating? Is Mama eating something interesting? Not interesting? Okay, I'll finish my bowl. Once I step out of the house, I come here, till I don't go back home during lunch, he doesn't eat anything else. However, if I stay home, then he will eat whenever anybody gives him anything. And God forbid if some days, I'm occupied, I have connects in the afternoon. People ask, like, we don't have any other time. We need to connect during the afternoon, during my lunch break. I have to stay back here. And that day, that boy fasts for the entire day. So till I reach home in the night, 9:10, 9:20, 9:30, whatever, till that time he will not eat anything. So he starves. Now, when he eats in the night, so his morning breakfast is done, afternoon the lunch. Usually we give him curd and rice, sometimes chicken and rice. So curd and rice, then evening milk, then evening biscuits. They all lying in 3 different bowls. In the night when I reach home, he will hug me, kiss me, jump on me, and then one by one he'll start emptying all the contents in his bowl. So he'll start with the milk, then he'll go for the biscuit, then he'll have the curd and rice. What a weird combination, right? Milk and curd and rice, yuck. And I tell my father, what's wrong with this boy? Dad tells me, tu jati to khana nahi khata hai. So Simba drinks his milk but also has curd and rice. That would usually mess up someone's stomach. So but also, this was my correlative conjunction. Okay? Either or, ya to ye, ya to wo. Either we will go through a presentation today or we'll do some reading. I'm giving choices. Neither nor. Avni, neither you're going to watch TV nor you're using the tablet. Ye bhi nahi, wo bhi nahi. That is neither. Okay, pronunciation of these words. Either and either. Dono correct hai. You decide which one you want to use. Both are acceptable. You want to say either, it's fine. You want to say either, it's fine. I prefer either and neither. Similarly, neither and neither, both are correct pronunciation. Okay, it's acceptable. So you decide which one you all want to use. Now the third type, yes, Ekaksh, do you have a question?
He told either.
I was saying I will use either.
Okay. You don't have to let me know. You all can use both. I'm just letting you all know that both the pronunciations are correct. Because a lot of words, people make different pronunciation, not realizing that is not acceptable. So these are both correct. Okay. Now the third type of conjunction is your subordinating conjunction. Subordinating conjunctions are the example that had written finally Yash is here. So your subordinating conjunction begins the sentence. And when you use them, you put a comma instead of an exclamation point. Okay. Alright, so that's about it. That's a conjunction and an interjection, by the way. Finally. The way I said it, finally, Yash is here. That worked as an interjection and it was also a subordinating conjunction. Got it, people? Any questions about conjunctions?
Yes,
Yes, Pari.
I didn't understand subordinating conjunction.
Subordinating conjunctions will be at the start of your sentences. If you look at the example on page 73, they have given a few. 73. It says, before we left home, I had had my breakfast. Before we left home, I had had my breakfast. Now, don't think that had is a mistake. One had is for past perfect tense and the other had is khane wala have ka past had. Okay? So, I had eaten my breakfast की जगह उन्होंने had डाला है दूसरे बार. Provided देखा, if you look,
जो had दोबारा.
हाँ मैं वही बोल रही हूँ परी, that is correct. One had is for past perfect, timeline की बात हो रही है. And दूसरा had is instead of eaten, हमने eaten की जगह पे had use किया, क्योंकि have का मतलब क्या होता है? Have has multiple meanings, right? It means to eat something, to drink something, and to own something. आपके पास कुछ होना. यहाँ पे उन्होंने eaten की जगह पे use किया है. Okay? For example, before I leave for class, I have my breakfast. Yes, Ekaksh, you have a question?
Yes, ma'am, the question is I want to listen the correlative conjunctions.
Correlative conjunctions are two words. It's not just one word like and, but or एक words है ना. Correlative में combination है. You have neither nor, neither nor, either or, but also. Okay. One set of words will begin the sentence, the other will be in the middle of the sentence. For example, Ekaksh, either keep your camera switched on or come for offline class. What did I do? I've given you choice, right? So यहाँ पे आपको choose करना पड़ता है. Either or use किया तो you have to choose between the two. Now if I say neither nor, ये भी नहीं, वो भी नहीं. Let's say exams are close. Now, are you supposed to go out in the park and play for 3-4 hours during your exams?
No.
He's shaking his head, yes. You're not supposed to, right? You should give extra time to your studies. So let's say, Kaksh, you go and ask your mother, Mummy, can I go riding my bicycle with my friends? And you're right in the middle of the exams. Like your exam is, one paper is done or second paper is done, and you're supposed to prep for the third paper, which is happening the next day. What do you think your mother will say? Do you think she'll let you go out and play with your friends? Too risky.
That you have
I'm only for about 2 hours.
What will your mother say?
can I speak in Hindi?
Yes.
मेरे पास ज़्यादा time होता है.
You have too much time. And you are justifying only for 1 or 2 hours. My point is, your mother will not be okay with you going to play during exams, right? Maybe now you're in 5th grade. It's okay. Once you go to the higher grades like 8th, 9th, there's no way on earth you can even think about asking your mother. You should not be asking. Yeah.